is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Hello everyone, welcome to a bonus episode of the EduKate podcast. We're doing two things in this potty. The first is that we've given Kate a song to review, so we're going to get her feedback on that. And then a little bit later, you're going to hear us play two really fun games. If you're a Swiftie, I want to know if you can actually beat us in this. No doubt you probably can, but stick around for that. Okay, Kate, let's get into your song review. This song is You're Losing Me from The Vault. It was on the album Midnights, and it was released a little bit after. Didn't even really hit streaming for quite some time. So it's a relatively new song. Had you heard this one before we asked you to listen to it?
No.
I love that we picked one that you hadn't heard. Now, what were your first thoughts? Talk us through it.
Well, I think you always just need to have one listen as just a listen.
Yeah.
Like okay, what does it sound like?
Yeah.
Kind of main themes maybe. But I listened to it last night, and then I actually listened to it replayed over and over on the way in today. So maybe 4 or 5 times. And it's so sad. And I got to work and I felt really emotional about it, because I think it was the only thing I was focusing on. It was just me in the car. And I guess where I got to was that the song is just like, it's the flatlining of a relationship.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. For me, and I don't know any backstory, you always relate it to yourself. And it just had this really clever way of drawing parallels between the end of a relationship, the death of a relationship, and death, and kind of and dying, and the end of something, and the what I only noticed after like the third listen, and it was the only thing I heard on like the fourth or fifth listen, was that constant, the heartbeat that runs throughout the song. And if you just focus on that, you can't even hear the lyrics. It's just this really slow, monotonous heartbeat that's about to run out.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, have a little listen to this, because this is the very start of the song.
You say I don't understand.
And you're right, that does make up the beat then, that heartbeat that you hear the whole way through. What is really interesting is that when this song came out, someone looked into the notes of who'd produced the song, and they actually saw that Taylor had credited someone called Spiral Alice as one of the writers of it. That actually turned out to be an anagram, or like a jumbled word of the word capillaries, which means that she's crediting her heartbeat. So they've recorded her heartbeat.
Is that her heartbeat?
It's her heartbeat.
And it's playing at the start of the song.
I just got really emotional because, and this is what I'm discovering more and more listening to Taylor's songs, not just on the radio willy-nilly, but like listening to the lyrics. And I'm not telling anyone things they don't already know. She writes and sings the way you have a conversation. So in this song, for example, she kind of she's not just talking about having a broken heart and please hang on to me because you're losing me. Like, this relationship is nearly over. It's like it's about to flatline.
Yeah.
And this is it is gut-wrenching and it is really sad. But she talks about things like, now, you know, what are the lyrics here? Like, I sit in the dark and wonder if it's time. And this was the line, and it's so simple, is, do I throw out everything we built or keep it? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure if you've ever had the breakdown of any kind of relationship, even when you know that like the physical part of it is gone, you've got all these like material possessions that continue to surround you. And I'm a really sentimental person, so I find it really hard to let go of things. Like I've been in that situation. I think that's what got to me this morning, is I've been in that situation where I'm like, I know I should just throw that out, but if I throw that thing out, that's the last bit I have of that person.
Yeah, that means letting go.
Yeah, well, that's what it makes me. I mean, I'm from a long line of family of hoarders as well, so that's another whole layer. But like, how, and do I still keep going to that same place, or do I, you know, and I don't even mean it about throwing out photographs. I mean, like, throwing out the book that someone gave you, or
even the
cups that you
egg
bought.
whisker that you exactly. Like, it's that stuff that I feel like is harder.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of grabs for you. This next grab about her chewing her nails down to the
wick.
Oh gosh.
Every morning I glared at you with storms in my eyes. How can you say that you love someone you can't tell is dying? I sent you signals and bit my nails down to the quick.
Not the wick.
My face was grey, but you wouldn't admit that we were sick.
I like that line too about the admitting that we were sick, but that's still continuing in line with the demise of the relationship is like the death.
Yeah.
And then we all know that after the end of a relationship, kind of there is there is a grief. It is like a death. It is,
and that
like
you're getting sick.
Yeah.
Like that you can feel it flatlining, as you said before. And the interesting thing about this song is she didn't, as Jess was saying earlier, she didn't release it initially when Midnights came out. She waited quite a long time to release it, and then only then did she release it on like a hard copy CD for fans at a certain concert. So only a few, well, not a few, but you know, a select couple of 100,000 of people had it, and she waited all the way up until like almost how many months later, like 6 months later, to then put it on streaming, even longer. So,
and why was that?
Well, I honestly think it's because it's such a sensitive, I mean, I don't know, but it's such a sensitive song to her.
Who's she singing about?
Joe Owen.
And this is the thing with the timeline as well, right?
Oh, so is this the guy we don't really know? Well, I don't really know. He's the blonde actor.
That's
that
right.
She dated her most recent before Travis, who she dated for 7?
6 years, I think it was. And what's interesting about this as well is the timeline, right? So we got this song afterwards, and so we're all thinking, oh, this is a From the Vault from Midnights. She's probably released it or recorded it after. It shows a bit of the breakdown of their relationship. But then what happened was Jack Antonoff, who's her long-term producer, posted a picture of her, and he said he actually revealed that the song was written 2 years ago. So he posted it and said, "You're Losing Me's out today, very special track from Midnights. It's finally streaming, written and recorded at home in May 2021. And what's important there is that we see that this relationship with Joe was breaking down much earlier than what it looked like the timeline played out publicly. And I think why that's important is because if you listen to Midnights with the filter of it being more of a breakup album, there's some lines that really stand out. Like in You're on Your Own, Kid, I searched the party of better bodies just to learn that you never cared. You're on your own, kid. You always have been. In Midnight Rain, I peered through a window, a deep portal, time travel, all the love we unraveled and the life I gave away, because he was sunshine and I was midnight rain. And then in Bejeweled, which has always stood out to me here, she's saying, baby love, I think I've been a little too kind. I didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind in the shoes I gave you as a present. Putting someone first only works when you're in their top 5. By the way, I'm going out tonight.
The fact that she wrote that so much earlier on than any of us realised is also, it makes it hit even harder because they obviously were probably trying to revive the relationship for a long time.
The bit in the song that says, how long could we be a sad song till we were too far gone to bring back to life? I gave you all my best me's, my endless empathy, and all I did was bleed as I tried to be the bravest soldier. And then and then she talks about fighting in only your army front. Anyway, I'm the best thing at this party. And then she goes on to say, and I wouldn't marry me either, a pathological people pleaser who only wanted you to see her. And I'm fading thinking. And I love that bit because I feel like this part is the argument in the song.
Yeah.
It's like, I know we're dying. It's so sad. But hey, just, you know what? just one last thing, kind of. That's
To
what
last, like,
that's what
dying
I
breath.
feel like that is.
Listen up.
And now that you've explained to me who it's about, I've got I've got a face. I can picture the whole scene playing out.
Yeah.
In the film.
So, overall rating out of 10, what are you giving it?
What did I do last
You
week?
did
8 for My Tears Ricochet.
It's a 7.
Oh!
No, it's 8. It's 8.
Yes,
Do it again.
I was gonna
Yes. No, it's 8. I just don't want to be I don't want to be boring, but
No,
I think
it is.
these
You're
are the songs that really get to me, I think.
We thought that. We were hoping to really
That's why I
personally
picked
attack you
it.
this morning.
I'm glad we didn't do the podcast after I climbed out of the car. I was like, I'm too emotionally fragile to drink my smoothie.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
All right, ladies, I think it might be time to play a little game. Let's put some Swifties to the test. Kate, obviously, you're a new Swiftie. Lizzie, you and I are old Swifties. So let's see what we can do here because... Don't know if you saw this last week, guys. A Swiftie has been given the Guinness World Record for knowing the most amount of Taylor Swift songs in 1 minute.
Good on them.
I did see this. I
think he got like 31 or something. Does that sound right?
because the existing record was 27.
This one's done a little bit different in that he was read the lyric of a song and he had to identify it from that. I thought we could put 60 seconds on the clock, hear the first bit of a song and have to get as many as we can in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Old Swifties versus new Swiftie. If you don't know it, just say pass.
Yep.
We'll have a 60-second clock and we'll just count them up as we go.
Okay, but
I'm
are we
nervous
against
now.
each other in the same 60 seconds or do I go and then
Different
Lizzie?
rounds, yeah. Lizzie, why don't you kick it off?
Okay.
Your 60 seconds
Oh my God.
starts now.
As a flag had flown. Oh my God. The wheel of a rose. Oh my God.
Should we pass?
I'm panicked. Yes.
Is it over now?
I can see you. Snow on the beach. Enchanted.
I would be complex.
Look what you made me do. Mine. What is happening to me?
We'll skip it. That was ready for it.
Words like
Oh, I love that song.
Blank space. Lover. A back to silver. You're talking shit for the hell of it. Karma. Willow. I actually need to say something. Please don't put that in the podcast. Like, I feel like I'm going to cry my eyes out.
No, you're so fine. You got
That
so
was
many.
So bad.
Well, you wait till you hear what I do.
I think he did 15. That's pretty good. That's
15
pretty
songs?
good.
the ones that I couldn't get. Like,
I know, they
that's
haunt
not
you forever.
alright.
They'll
that's
haunt you.
actually, I can't.
All right, let's
Don't
give
worry,
Kate a go.
Have a donut. You'll feel better.
Kate, your
I'm not
60
gonna-
seconds.
I don't want to
You
play
can do it!
because I'm really competitive and I'm not going to be able to do
So
it.
just feel
Did you
free to
pick
pass.
easy ones for me?
You're both on the same thing. It's
Replaying.
it's giving me shuffled Tay-Tay.
Okay.
All right.
Shake it off.
Not yet.
Oh, not
okay,
yet.
ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
Romeo, love story.
Yes.
You need to calm down.
Yes.
Now go stand in the corner and think about what you did.
I've never heard that song before.
Let's review that
Better
one.
than Revenge.
Shake it off.
Yes.
People are screaming.
We'll pass on That's Cornelia Street.
Oh, midnight. The
Bruise.
The Lavender Haze.
Yes.
Yeah. The bruise.
don't blame me. Love made me crazy. If it
Don't blame me. Very good.
Oh, don't blame me.
You'll know this one.
Oh no, no. We're never getting back together.
Yes.
And you'll know that one. That's the double clap.
What's it
You
called?
belong with me.
Love
Very
it.
good. I think, what did you do just then? 5? 7?
No.
Oh, I think I did more than 5.
I don't want this to go to air.
It is going to air.
right, come around here. And then I'll do it for you.
Oh, you're going to have a go.
Just, I'm going to give it a go.
I'd like to ask right now, when you needed somebody to go around and do what you do, which is press the songs and stuff, why did you not ask me? It's very interesting because I think maybe, Jess, you know that you'll be superior at this game to the others.
You need to be better than me because that was wrong.
Just here to have a bit of fun, guys. That's all.
Okay. And your time starts now.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man.
Vigilante shit.
Yep.
All Too Well, 10-minute version.
Yep.
From the Vault. Wildest Dreams.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of it. Skip.
Okay, pass. The Way I Loved You.
Clean.
No.
Skip then.
Hey, that's This Love.
Ah, fuck. Fearless? No.
Sparks Fly.
You're getting hard
I know.
ones.
Or Mastermind. Or, yeah.
Yep.
Fearless.
Yep.
Oh.
I am not the
Speak Now.
kind of
Yes.
girl
Oh.
listening for the best.
Delicate.
Yep. Well done.
Well, not really. And I don't think you got...
I told you, Jess.
No,
it's
you
like debilitating.
You didn't get 15. You didn't get 15. I think Jess got confused. I think you only got 10.
Okay.
But I'm sure people can go back and play along and count for
I like
us.
that I failed and then Kate was like, but to be fair, Lizzie, you didn't do very well. Okay, I think what we'll do now is let's do Lizzie versus me. This is Old Swiftie versus Old Swiftie. And let's do it this way. Kate is going to panel. Good luck, Kate. And Lizzie, Kate's going to play the beginning of a song. You and I just need to shout out first what the song title is. Okay, let's get into it.
We are going best to 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Jump in with your answer,
Yep.
the name of the song, name an artist. Just joking. Oh, good girls. Thank you for laughing.
I think it's the nervous energy.
If you're giving me a laugh for that. Okay. First to 5.
Okay.
Jump in when you know the answer.
Okay, ready? Exile.
Oh, no, you can't swear. Ready?
'Cause baby, now
Bad Blood.
Oh, that was Jess.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, who was
I thought
it?
it was a tie.
Oh, okay.
take a look what
Then
you've
we ignore that then.
done.
Ready?
Cornelia Street. Oh, Cardigan, you're right. Oh, good job,
One
Lizzie.
for Lizzie.
That was really good.
Okay, it's 2 points to Jess, 2 points to Liz.
Style.
Oh, I swore. Sorry.
Can't swear. We're recording this now.
Just beep it out.
3 points to Lizzie, 2 points to Jess.
good
Come
luck,
on.
Lizzie.
This is where you either win or lose, Jess.
Thanks, Kate. I knew you were trouble.
Oh.
She's back in the game.
It's 3 apiece. It's 3 apiece, girls. Okay, here we go.
Enchanted.
Is it Enchanted?
I don't know.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So one more to win.
I know my
Or
speak
did
now.
you win?
Don't let me do the scoring.
Sorry, Kate.
Okay, it's 4 points
4-3.
to Lizzie, 3 to Jess.
Okay.
Jess, you need to get the next point to stay in the game.
Thank you, Kate Ritchie.
So this is the same
Still
song.
Enchanted.
I'm fucking it up. I'm sorry. Okay, Enchanted.
Can I just say that's probably why I didn't invite you to panel earlier?
It was like I read the wrong name at the Oscars,
Oh, God.
wasn't it? Okay, you ready?
Yep.
I don't know if I'm pressing on the right thing.
You just need to hit next.
I know.
And play.
I can't really. Oh, look what you made me do.
Oh!
I feel like I may have had that.
Tiebreaker, both women, both Swifties, Jess and Lizzie, are on 4 points.
Can I just ask you something first?
It's anyone's game.
How long have you worked at Nova? Like 10 years?
For this round, yeah.
I've never seen you so passionate.
That's saying something. It took this.
a really long time.
It took this to light me up.
I love that. Let's sign for another year.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Red. Yes! Oh, so good.
Red, and then in brackets what?
Taylor's version.
Really good
I
stuff.
was about to say Starlight.
That was so stressful.
That really was. I honestly thought I was going to have an aneurysm.
I think I still might.
Are you okay?
Not really.
No,
See you
I
Liz
don't.
later.
That was fun.
That was fun. I like you on the panel.
Now that you've finished listening to the podcast, why don't you head over to the 24-hour Taylor Swift station?
Yeah, it's called Nova Taylor's version.
Nova Taylor's version.
Can you believe that? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop Taylor.
Sounds
and
like
actually,
a dream.
there's some of the best bits of the pod on the station as well, so you will hear our beautiful little voices there at some point.
Oh, what a bonus.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.